Well, I think that's one of the reasons why they keep so many fucking balls in the air at the same time, is because you can't fight it all. You know, it's like, do you really care about the Epstein files, or do you care about UFO disclosure?
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, the UAPs. We're gonna have a big meeting on Monday. We're gonna have a big release on Wednesday. Like, okay.
So I think they took. To me, it seems pretty nefarious that they're like, say, oh, we got all these fucking dipshits worried about this roadless rule. Okay, we can distract some of them with aliens. We've got any alien stuff, all right? Okay. Oh, we could distract some of them with fighting.
Today, we are breaking down Joe Rogan's thoughts on the historic UFC event at the White House and the resulting political backlash. Joe often finds himself at the center of cultural debates, and his reaction to the criticism of this event reveals a lot about his views on free speech and political polarization. Let's analyze his perspective on why this event was so significant and how he handles the inevitable controversy.
We got the White House fight coming up, okay? And now all of a sudden now it's way quieter, because they've distracted some of these core groups with this other bullshit, right? And it's the bread and circus thing. And like, I kind of agree with Bryce Mitchell, who said this, that it's not for the White House to be putting on sporting events. That's not, we hire the government to run our country, not entertain us.
True. Yeah. No, I don't like it because I think they should be fighting indoors always. I think world championship fights at the highest level should be fought in a controlled environment. That said, it's going to be sick.
It's going to be, I'm going to watch.
I have two, like, people think, oh, Rogan's negative again. Nope, I'm not negative, but I'm not positive either. If it was me, if I was running the UFC, I would never run the UFC. But if I was running the UFC, I would have never wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I would have said, we can't do it. They have to be in a controlled environment. We can't have a world championship fight. We can't have someone win or lose because they're outside and it's muggy.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. It's going to affect the grappling. It's going to be like hot oil wrestling. Everyone's going to be sweaty as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be completely different and also your endurance is going to be less.
No submissions probably going to happen.
Well, maybe, but also you can get under a neck way quicker.
Oh, right.
It's like a
slide your
neck.
arm through there. Yeah.
If you could cinch up a rear naked choke with someone sweaty,
yeah.
you get it right under the chin.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
It slides in there. But most grapplers would not prefer that. Most grapplers would prefer an air-conditioned arena like normal. It should be fucking 72 degrees, just like it always is. You know, it should be air conditioned like it always is.
But even the controlling the hands, because, you know, like if you're top or bottom, like the big part is like the wrist control.
Yeah.
Like if you're sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough. I mean, it changes.
Back in the old days, dudes used to lie down in a bathtub filled with baby oil.
Yeah.
And then they would wash it off. And so then they would, get warmed up. And then when they would start sweating, the baby oil would come out of their pores. Because it's like when you soak in baby oil for hours, I'm not accused of any individuals doing this, but I know for a fact it happened. And guys would be completely greased up.
Yeah.
And you could wipe them down with a towel. It wouldn't matter. I mean, the grease is everywhere. It's in their fucking pores. And as soon as they start sweating, you try to get a hold of them. It's just whoop. It's like trying to hold on to a fucking salmon in the middle of the water. They just slip right out of your fingers.
Joe emphasizes the magnitude of having a major sporting event at the White House, viewing it as a legitimization of MMA that took decades to achieve. He often points out that sports should be a unifying force, yet this event became a political lightning rod. His frustration stems from the idea that people are more focused on political symbolism than the athletic achievement itself. This highlights a broader cultural issue where even non-political events are forced into partisan boxes, preventing people from simply enjoying a shared experience.
Well, that happens too if you eat McDonald's all the time. Just kind of grease out your pores. So they should try that.
Maybe that'll work. I think that'll affect your performance more. But the sweat is going to be a big issue. The outside, the bugs, that's going to be a big issue.
The thunderstorms.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to rain. Looking at another forecast that says
we're
starting
fucked.
around 2 o'clock, rain, 3 o'clock, thunderstorms, 7 o'clock, rain.
It looks great.
Oh, by 8 o'clock, it's only showers. Don't be a pussy. Just showers.
Dude.
Yeah, maybe they'll cancel it. Look, I think if they canceled it and moved it indoors, it'd be better for everybody. I don't like it. I think the idea was like they want the octagon, the White House behind it. Yeah, for image and everything like
Looks
that,
sick.
it's going to be dope. The card is sick. It's a fucking amazing card. The card, I mean, it's only 7 fights, and all of them are bangers from the opening one with Steve Garcia and Diego Lopez, bam, right off the gate. It's like Bo Nickel and Kyle Dawkins, bam, right out the gate. I mean, it's going to be a sick fucking card. The card's amazing.
That does look incredible.
That's the lightning catcher that they put over there. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. Yeah. It's going to be nuts if it happens. But if it rains like crazy, you know. But, I mean, everybody will love it if it rains. All the people who hate it, yeah, rain on those mega fucks.
Oh, God.
You're ruining our country, man.
I know.
It's a very divided time.
Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah. But, like I said, my concern is for the athletes. A fighter's career is very short. A loss is devastating. And to not have perfect conditions to fight in, I think is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's also going to be sick. It's like being there is going to be nuts, and maybe it's worth it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, you got to hand it to Dana for going big like he always does.
He always does.
I mean, you know,
he always does.
He was at the Sphere in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that was out of the box, but it was amazing.
Yeah, that was sick. But that was a one-time only thing. That was so much money. But this is a one-time only thing supposedly too. But apparently Trump doesn't want to take the octagon down. He wants to leave it up.
Really? I don't know, man.
I think it'd be great. Have guys like, you know, come in and train at the White House for a couple weeks. That'd be the next gimmick.
In this segment, Joe addresses the criticism directed at him and the UFC for associating with President Trump. Joe typically argues that engaging with any sitting president is part of the job for major sports leagues. He rejects the idea that this endorsement equals full political alignment, instead framing it as respect for the office and the opportunity given to the sport. His response shows a desire to remain independent from partisan labels, even when the public tries to assign them. It is a reminder that in a polarized world, neutrality is often misinterpreted as complicity.
I don't know.
Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, it's just
the whole thing's chaos anyway.
It's a crazy time.
I mean, what Biden could have a giant LBGT flag in front of the White House and have trans people pulling their breasts out. Remember that?
I
you know,
do.
like they had big Pride Day. They had a big Pride flag in front of the White House. Like
I'll take this over that.
it's like all of it is silly.
Yeah.
It's also that should have nothing to do with the White House. This should have nothing to do with the White House.
Right.
But you know, and then there's a lawsuit right now. Like
I saw
people are
that.
trying to sue to keep the
stop it,
UFC
right?
off the way. They'll probably lose.
Yeah.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know, but I would imagine they're not going to win.
I'm a huge fighting fan, UFC fan. Dana White is like an icon. I love all the fighters. I just love everything about it. It's I kind of agree with Bryce Mitchell's take on it, which you can get in trouble with agreeing with him because he has a lot of takes. But on this one, I kind of get it. And I mean, I don't blame the fighters at all for jumping at this opportunity.
No,
it's
they have
like
to do it.
The whole world's going to watch.
It's going to be probably the most watched sporting event, maybe in history. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's on Paramount, so it'll be on CBS as well, right?
I don't know.
It'll be probably available. Is it on CBS? So it's on CBS as well. So it'll be available to everybody. And then all the haters are going to watch it too.
Oh, for sure.
They're going to want to talk shit.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be covered on CNN what a disaster it was. And they've already talked a lot about how I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But I have to be honest about what I'm into and what I'm not into. I can't just agree with something if I don't agree with it. I'll be respectful. I'm obviously a huge fan of the UFC. And it's always an honor to work for them. And I love it. But I don't like it, but I'll still, when I'm there, I'm like, oh, this is sick.
Oh, for
and
sure.
maybe after it's over, I'm like, they were right. Or
Yeah.
maybe it'll be like, oh, it fucking rained. It was what a shit show.
Yeah.
It was lightning that canceled the fights. It was a huge disaster for CBS.
It's live sports. It's like you never know.
I mean, if they pull the entire audience out and just have the guys fight in the cage under the canopy, now I'm in.
Yeah, that's like
now-
Apex style.
Now I like it. Now I like it. No crowd, just us, just me, DC, and Anik.
Ooh,
Woo!
that'd be pretty fun.
Now I like it. Now I like it. And, we're protected by the rain, but everybody else isn't, so they all have to leave. Fuck yeah. 'Cause
Joe frequently critiques how the media amplifies division for engagement. He suggests that the outrage over the White House event was manufactured to keep people angry and divided. By focusing on the controversy rather than the fights, the media missed the story of a sport reaching its peak popularity. Joe Joe's analysis here is consistent with his long-standing skepticism of mainstream narratives. He encourages viewers to look past the headlines and form their own opinions based on direct observation rather than mediated outrage.
I think it's going to be also a lot of like, look at me. People are going to dress up nice for it, and like, because they know they're going to be on television.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, you know, I get it, but it's really, for me, it's about the fights.
Yeah.
There's gigantic fights on that card. The Justin Gaethje-Ilia Topuria fight, I am very interested in that fight. I'm very interested in that fight. I really wish it was like at the T-Mobile or Madison Square Garden or whatever, but who cares? That's a fight I have a lot of questions about. I need to see that fight happen.
I mean, Justin's quite a bit bigger, but Ilya is so skilled.
Bro, he is. I watched I watched his entire career last night. Mm-hmm. So there was the UFC put out a video about Ilya saying, "Is Ilia Topuria the GOAT?" And it goes from his first fight in the UFC to his last victory, and you watch every single fight of his career, and you watch him get better over time, and you know it gets deeper into his career, and then you see his last 3 fights, and you're like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Like he was awesome when he first entered the UFC, but he just kept getting better. So the Yusuf Zalal fight's the first fight that goes to a decision, you know, and then you watch the progression. He starts KOing people.
His last 3 KOs over the biggest stars.
They're some of the greatest of
Volk,
all time.
Max.
Yeah.
Who?
Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Charles
Are you kidding
Oliveira,
me?
one of the greatest of all times. Max Holloway, one of the greatest of all times. And then Alexander Volkanovski, the greatest featherweight of all time.
Yeah.
Like fucking crazy, man.
Knocked them out.
Knocked all 3 of them out.
How?
Like, that's one of the greatest resumes of all time. CBS won't air UFC White House event. Whoa. Viewers would need Paramount Plus to watch. What happened?
I don't know.
Did they back out of it?
This is news to me. I just saw this.
Oh.
Yeah,
They were not televise it. That means I wonder if like Paramount White cited the plan to tell America's story during the show as the reason CBS would not be involved. What? The plan to tell America's story.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
What does that mean? We don't want to talk about America's story on CBS? No, because there's only X number of fights, and it starts from the first one, White said. We start at the beginning of time. And like the Mexican Independence Day fight, we're going to have the story of America from the first fight to the last. So no, they'll all be on Paramount.
Joe Rogan's take on the UFC White House event is a mix of pride in the sport's growth and frustration with political divisiveness. He reminds us that sports can transcend politics if we let them. What do you think? Should sports stay out of politics, or is interaction with government leaders inevitable? Let me know in the comments. If you found this analysis valuable, hit like and subscribe for more honest breakdowns of JRE hips. See you in the next one.